Let's do this. All right, ladies and gents, welcome to game number 2 in Regicide. Whoa, what's up with these walls? What's up with these walls? This is an aqueduct. This is amazing. Welcome to game number 2 in Regicide Rumble 3. A tournament which is all about diplomacy, all about regicide, and all about aggression. Here in the orange with the aqueducts, we have Dux the Savior. He's playing as the Italians. In the blue, we have Snow Sean Skate. He is playing as the Byzantines. In the green, we have Varyan. Varyan is playing as the Mongols. In the gray, we have Slavs for Revenge AoE. In the red, we have Drunky Baby. He is playing as the Celts. In the yellow, we have Spanish for Snack Bar. Spear is playing as the Chinese. In the teal, and then last but not least, we have Dionoma, otherwise known as Humanoid, here in the purple. Many of these players, in fact, all of these players have played in community games at one point. So, wait. Yeah, we're good to go. Sorry. We're good to go. They were talking about things and it confused me. So, oh, this is actually the pre-game chat. Duck says, yeah, I didn't want people to come into the Twitch chat before we saw that they were killed because we have a delay. So, embarrassing thing to bring up. I did not load up this map to look at it. I know my map creators did, my map team did. I'm not sure if you can run underneath this. I don't think you can run underneath this. I think it just looks cool. Maybe only the king and the villagers can fit under there, and you can't fit knights under there. You can't. Okay, it just looks cool, all right? So, I was correct, but yeah, I didn't look at it myself, so it's quite an interesting map. I mean, Arena is a map where players tend to be more safe than some of the other maps that we'll see throughout this 10-game event. Kind of excited to see how this one will develop. The other thing about this map is if it goes late, and it could possibly, the storm will be coming in from the wood at the back. So there won't be any wood in the center, or much wood in the center to collect. Game 1 of Regicide Rumble 3 was legendary. An already established legend got the win. Will there be a new legend today? It's my question. It's not going to be Dux, that's for sure. He just lost a villager to the boar, and he just said F. Dux, come on, you could do it. Listen, he spends all of his time moderating on the stream. He says, always get loom if there's lag. This is a good tip. This is a good tip. Oh, man. Sally says that's exactly how legends are born. That's true. Legends are born out of these crazy settings. What does yellow do? Holy mill commitment. Okay, I was confused. I actually thought he was going for some type of a TC drop at first. But no, he's going out here to collect 8 deer. I guess half of the deer are Drunky Babies, but Drunky Baby's not going to get any of those. So guys, bear with me. For whatever reason, when I took my break, I didn't get settled in my chair. There we go. So I guess this would be a good time for questions. It's so much slower. It's so simple. You start with the stone walls. So there should be no surprises here, and not much that really comes to mind to bring up. I mean, you know what? What's very fascinating is how they're all different civilizations, because it's free pick of civilizations. That is one thing to bring up. I wasn't expecting that. Snowshawn Skate probably didn't read the announcement thread where we talked about how Byzantine HP is nerfed on all their buildings. F. Dux loses another villager. I like how he said always get loom if there's lag, and then he didn't get loom. Follow your own advice, dude. Dionoma says, okay guys, what about this? If you let me snipe every single king and win the game, I would divide all the money between all players. How does that sound? No! You can't do that. There's no making deals here. I will not allow it. Revenge says, I have 4 kids and 3 wives. I need the money. Drunky Baby says cheers. 3 wives, huh? Alright, that must be a pretty complicated household. Maybe it's like a wolf, which is a wife? There's a bit of a combo there. Philster says that was my plan. I mean, honestly, if he can get 7 other players to accept that deal, go for it. There's no way, F again, there's no way that everyone accepts that deal. Keep in mind, you get $50 if you win the game. Oh god, guys, what are you doing? Get Loom. Please, Garrison. Oh god, another one. Oh, he's so lucky. Anyways, yeah, you get $50 if you win the game, and then it'd be $5 for every king snipe. Funny, funny. 2 villagers dead for Drunky Baby, 1 for Revenge, 1 for Varian, and 2 for Duck. So it's possible there's a bit of lag. It kind of seems like there might be some lag. But anyways, I doubt he'd ever convince so many people. That's funny. That is some real diplomacy, I guess. I don't understand why Purple is deciding to take the stone outside of his base instead of the stone inside of his base. Is it like saving the other stone for later or something? That is very peculiar. The fact that Humanoid is even on stone at this point is kind of peculiar, but that's the beauty of diplomacy games. Everyone has different skill levels. Everyone does wacky things. Pharaoh says that's total $85, like $10 each with $5 for debate. Yeah. Yeah, something tells me it's more worth to just go for the king snipes yourself and earn the money. The boars should get $50? Yeah, I don't think they have PayPal, so I won't be able to transfer it to them. Hey, what's up, Robo? Robo's in the chat, guys. Salute him, please. Robo will be handling... Well, he already has handled some of the AoE zone posts for this. And he's been handling the announcement of the players. Once that's announced, shoot me a message, Robo, but I'll make sure to give people the rundown. I have the list myself. Day 3 is going to be amazing. My worry with the Expert Day, which is on Sunday, was that we were going to have 3 games, but 1 game would be stacked, and then 2 of the games would be weak, but all the games are going to be stacked. So I'm really excited for it. Who will get money if King dies to the storm? My local grocery store, because I will use those $5 to buy salmon for myself. This looks funny though. The aqueducts are a nice touch. I kind of wish you could run underneath it, but yeah, whatever. The aqueducts. Why was it saying aqua? These colors now? A nice little wall for Snow Sean. So he's walling 2 ducks to savior. Interesting. Also, if you commit suicide, you do not get the $5 for yourself, just so you know. Now, there's a bunch of unique situations that can come about with this type of a game mode, so I don't want to have rules set in stone. I'm going to treat each situation differently. But I do want it possible for people to deny the $5 from someone. And let's say someone backstabs you and you get annoyed with them. I want you to be able to hand your king to someone else to give them the $5, or just commit suicide, sadly. So the guy you hate doesn't get the $5. I just want there to be options, but there's plenty of different scenarios. In the very first Regicide Rumble, there was a 4-hour game. I think it was about 3 hours game time. It's crazy. It's uploaded as the longest Diplo battle in history, if you're looking for it. And spoilers, the final 2 players hopped into a transport ship and deleted it, Titanic style. And so I ended up paying both of them and just split the winner's prize, but at the time I wasn't really sure what to do. Well, a variety of different Castle Age times, that's for sure. And I see that lots of players are on stone. One exception might be Varian, and Varian's just booming right now. Interesting to me that he is farming before finishing the town center there. But I would expect Spear and I would expect Vario, or Varian, sorry, and Revenge maybe to be the strongest players. It's really hard to tell. There's definitely not one player which is way better than the rest. T90, suicide should give $5 to person who killed their own king. Wait, what? What if you die, but you're again? I don't want to go through all the possible scenarios because there's dozens of them. That was the whole point of my comment. Like I said, I'm gonna handle it with my admins if I really need to make a decision. But it's $5 at the end of the day. I'm not gonna go out of my way to a forward castle from Snackbar. I'm not gonna go out of my way to not give people prize pool. Let's put it that way. Okay. So Snackbar's building a forward castle here, and he's also not allied to Drunky Baby. And whoa, he's making missionaries! Oh my goodness, I hope he makes missionaries and researches Inquisition, because no one expects the Spanish Inquisition. So castle drop monk or missionary rush? I wish I could I wish I could do the Shrek voice so I could be like, donkey! Ducks the Savior says, I know what you're thinking, Ducks last place. I just don't think it's nice to get money playing as a mod. So you're welcome. What? He said, so you're welcome. Don't commit suicide, Ducks. I think he was trolling us. Here come the missionaries. Poor Drunky Baby is just now on his way to feudal age. He's making Celt pointy boys to deal with this. Wow, okay, Snackbar. Well, this is interesting. This is unexpected. Alright, here they are. He's getting redemption. Dude. Redemption is the tech that allows your monks to convert siege. But red isn't even in castle age yet. So you got donkeys and horses over here. Honestly, yellow's unit control and everything is pretty solid. He's definitely memeing it up. Like, this is not what I would consider a try-hard strategy, but not something I expected, and it's working well. Donkeys and conkeys. Oh, the king is there! Red, don't give it to him. Is Red just gonna... This is sad. Is Red just gonna... He's dead. Oh, man, that's brutal. He died to donkeys and conkeys. And, oh! Look what Snackbar did. Look what Snackbar did. Snackbar immediately says, question mark? Already? Question mark? So he's acting like it was somebody else. That's brilliant. That's amazing. That's beautiful diplomacy. So easy $5, easy money for Snackbar. I do feel bad for you, Drunky Baby. But that's how the cookie crumbles sometimes. It's how these games go. Man, it's the same number has been calling me all day today and not leaving voicemails. And I swear it's a scam, but it's actually to the point where I'm worried it might be like, no, they're not leaving voicemails. If it was something that was like family related, I would leave voicemails. It's just really annoying. My phone's like vibrating like crazy. It's been like 6 calls from the same number. Drunky Baby said he misclicked his king. Oh god, it wasn't intentional. Oh boy. Well, sorry, buddy. Yellow's now going to convert all your villagers. Who needs new town centers when you can convert villagers? Now, people should... Well, hold on a second. People should be able to see... Oh, you know what? So normally, if Red was allied with others, they could get free Carto and see that Yellow had killed him. However, Red had not allied anybody, so they won't know. This is just luck for Snackbar, but it's perfect for him. And he gets the relic from where the king was killed. So he gains extra gold, he gains a relic, and no one knows it was him. And he was quick to say question mark after the snipe. That was instant. That's really interesting. Yellow is allied to orange, so orange could see it, and teal. So I guess 2 people would know. But they're not really talking about it right now. It's a good point. If you want to go for that, I guess you have to have everyone enemied. And then afterwards, maybe after you gain an advantage, change your mind. I don't know. I feel as though Spear's going to just wipe up Snack Bar now, right? I mean, from Spear's point of view, if he destroys Snack Bar, he gets Snack Bar's king. He gets the relic from Teal's king, or I can't speak. From Red's king. So he gets 2 relics for free, and resources from Yellow, and resources from Red's base. I mean, if you were to go for Chukunu Ram, there's nothing that Snack Bar can do. A Spear is already on the way to Imp. T90, maybe he questioned why he gave up so easily? No. He said already question mark. It was question mark, then already. So it was definitely a fake. Look at this big boom that Varian has over here. Also, there's a lot of gold in the center. A lot of gold and stone here for the taking. Lots of eco. 97 villagers for him. He is Mongols, and he's about to click up to Castle Age. Yeah, I mean, maybe he meant already giving up, but it wouldn't make any sense to me. So... Okay, so Spear has now enemy Drunky Baby. Salt on the wound. Yellow is catching up with eco numbers, but this is always the core problem with being aggressive. Like Snippy, for example. Snippy, he's played in countless community games and he sniped countless kings, but he's won so few games because he goes all in like this, and then people who boom will just overrun him. Fascinating. Hot Chip with Chicken Salt donated $10 and said, "Hey T90, long-time follower, first-time live viewer. So keen for Regicide Rumble 3. My missus will kill me if she catches me donating, so please say my 1600 HD elo is considered high to boost my rep." Keep up the good work. Yes, your 1600 HD elo is top notch. Looking forward to seeing you in the expert day on day 3. Thank you very much for the dono, man. You're awesome. Poohee donated $5. He said, "How could Dux get PhD in economy with his eco management?" Oh God, the burn. Hey, Dux is at 52 villagers. Okay, he's doing okay. That's funny. Yeah, I think Dux has his PhD in economics, but not AoE 2 economics, apparently. Thank you, Mercenary, for the 2 months. Robo has now subbed for 37 months. Seems like everyone's picking on Dux here. There's a castle now for Varian. Varian will probably just go Mangadai Siege. And if he has gold, good luck to everyone else, because Mangadai Siege could be brutal. Quite honestly, we could see Spear wipe up everyone on his side and Varian wipe up everyone on his side. Some crazy booms going on right now. But it's good for Yellow if Spear doesn't choose to attack him. I'm actually surprised that Spear... Oh, Spear's making petards? Huh. Yeah, I'm really surprised that he hasn't pushed someone yet. But maybe he doesn't want to be the bad guy. Maybe he doesn't want a big target on his back. Oh my goodness. This is such a humanoid thing to do. Humanoid is walling around his aqueducts. Or his aqueducts. Okay. Interesting. Another castle now for Varian. Surely he's going to kill Gray. Right? He's seen Revenge playing community games. He knows Revenge is strong in post-imp. Yeah, I think it's just happened, right? Yep. Varian has just turned on Gray. I mean, a bit early because he doesn't have much military yet, but he certainly has the resources. Oh, hello. Varian's an imp. He should not have a doubt castle. Revenge is going champion? I guess he's Slavs, but... See, the problem is, if Mongols get Magadai, there's not much Slavs can really do except full siege. Look at this villager go! Look at this guy! Some villagers will die, but this castle's going up, and Gray just killed his own mango. And this mango will be finished off by the castle. Okay, seriously, where's Varian? Why is Varian not making Magadai now? Okay, now he's going for elite Magadai. Nice. A blue is thinking of full Cataphract. Cataphract skirmisher would be interesting for him. And we still have the donkeys here for yellow, and that's pretty much it. He gave us some action to talk about. I still find the civilization choices so fascinating. Why would ducks choose Italians? It's probably a meme, probably because he likes Italian food or something, knowing ducks. But like, it almost seems like they went random civ in many ways. Which is definitely not what Regicide Rumble 3 is. T90 is this Diplo. People aren't talking to each other. I know. It's interesting, isn't it? Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Shh. 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 Be quiet. Spear will kill Snack Bar. Boom. And just like that, Spear can take Snack Bar's relics and Snack Bar's resources. Beautiful play. Not something that Snack Bar expected. If he expected it, his Donk Conk combo would have come back to defend from that. And kind of what I thought Spear would do. I thought that he would kill yellow. I just didn't think he would kill yellow in that sneaky fashion. Well played. Now, the next person could die on this side. Revenge AoE. His castle's about to fall. Varian has elite Magadai, and ooh, he's even going Cavalier. Interesting. I'm not a huge fan of going Cavalier as Mongols because they lack the last defense upgrade. I prefer to just use all my gold for Magadai and Siege, but it's going to be fine. I mean, Gray is out of resources to repair his castle. A champion is probably one of the worst things you could be going with against Mongols. You know, say goodbye to your castle, and then soon Varian could get his first $5. So Snack Bar gets $5 for his snipe. Spear gets $5 for his snipe. So at least yellow has that. Interesting. What civ would I pick? I feel like I would choose Spanish or Mongols. On this particular map, maybe I wouldn't go with Spanish because the trade isn't going to be as easy to go for, but yeah, I really like Mongols a lot. Goths, nah. I mean, Goths can be interesting, but if someone chooses Celts or Slavs or Byzantines, then Goths are just a very silly pick. Okay, so it's worth bringing up that for this event, we nerfed the Byzantine HP bonus because we nerfed HP bonuses across the board. So you notice this Byzantine castle does not have 30% extra fortification to it. It's at 3,700 HP. So it's very deceiving. And I don't think that Snowshawn knew the settings. Or maybe he did and he just really likes Cataphracts. Also, we removed Bombard Towers. And we removed Masonry, which all civs get that can bump up the HP on their buildings. So it definitely... So the reasoning, just so people know, was because I wanted to remove Masonry and Architecture. And if I were to remove Masonry and Architecture from all of their civs, and leave Byzantines untouched, everyone would have 35 or 3,700 HP castles, whereas the Byzantines would have 8,000 HP castles, so I didn't think it would be very fair. That's all. Byzantines still have... Okay, it's 3,700 HP versus 3,400, so it still survives like another Treb hit. Interesting how Snowshawn is playing this. Playing this very passive and very defensive. Making keeps. Making castles and cataphracts. And also trading with Varian. Varian has 168 villagers. This is the definition of an overboom. He needs to get rid of some villagers. So he has some pop space for military. Now, it's not a bad thing to go to quote-unquote overboom with Mongols, because you need those resources, but you need to delete villagers for pop space. Still, though, just to show you how strong the Mangudai are, he has barely upgraded Cavalier in front, and 6 or 7 Mangudai behind, and he's doing fine. Oh no! Oh no! Dux's King is in here! Now, Dux's Savior is making elite Genoese crossbow. Genoese crossbow shred cataphracts. Can Dux's Savior hold on? As Snowshawn has quite a few bombard cannons, and they're unloading upon Dux's castles. And Dux, I think, is about to ask for help. He says, Dionoma, you won $5! No, don't just give up. This is funny. Dux is gonna give the $5 to Humanoid. That's funny. Humanoid's like, yeah, I'll take it. Humanoid doesn't even offer to help. You selfish bastard. At least offer some help. I mean, the problem here is, yes, Genoese crossbow are good against cataphracts. They're not good against this many bombard cannons. So, yes, Dux's Savior can defend against cataphracts a bit, but bombard cannons not so much. It takes Genoese crossbow a lot longer to kill cataphracts than I expected. It's certainly not as fast as Paladin. These are fully upgraded too. Spear says, do you need help? And Duck says, no, kill just yet. Yes, so I think he's saying, don't kill my king yet. To Purple, and he's saying, yes, I do need help to Teal. Okay, Varian must have just deleted villagers. Yeah. His king is just sitting out in the open, by the way. Now he has 42 Mangudai queued up and some rams. See, Cavalier was a waste. I would just go full Mangudai ram. It's seriously insane. They don't have bonus damage versus cataphracts? Gotcha. Okay, well, makes sense. It's actually the first time I've seen elite Genoese crossbowmen attacking cataphracts, so I do most of my assessment by just watching the game itself. Duck says that he's dead, and he says he doesn't want Blue to have the money, which is respectable. That's part of Regicide Rumble. That's fine. Okay, still waiting for Spear to make a move. He's building up a little bit. And right now, he's just banking up resources, man. 6,000 gold. Same with Varian. Snowshawn would love to kill Dux's King, I'm sure, so he could take the relic. And the $5. He doesn't have that much gold in the bank, so collecting that at Dux's base will also be important. Here comes Spear to help. So this is playing out nicely for Spear because he's someone's savior. Ironically, he's Dux the Savior's savior. And so it's like he's defending the weak. And so people won't see him as a big bad bully if he does end up killing a few more people. I think what Snowshawn has gone for is just really expensive, so I have big questions over if he'll be able to continue production of cataphracts, and if he'll be able to continue production of Well, all of its gold units, the bombard cannons. Well, I was waiting for it. I think Revenge is gonna die. It's impossible for Slavs to deal with this unless Slavs have mass help and mass siege onager. It's just not... You can't kill this! And Varian is playing it extremely well, it has to be said. So it's both the Civ, but how you have to use the Civ. And Varian just signaled and said mark. Wait, what? Did I miss something? Oh, Dux is saying kill blue, Varian. Varian is currently occupied attacking gray, though. But I think Teal's gonna send in some help. Okay. Teal has light cav. This is a great decision. They should all but clean up those bombard cannons. Meanwhile, Gray's king is... Oh! In Teal's castle. Wait, no, I was on the wrong point of view. Okay. Whoa! Whoa! Varian's king committed suicide? How did that happen? How did Varian die? Okay, now I have a theory, and I'm not sure if this is correct. I have a theory. I think he was deleting idols, and I'm pretty sure kings show up as idol military. Or he thought it was a villager and killed his own king. So, accidental suicide. Does he get $5 for killing himself? No, he does not. No, he does not. Varian says it showed as an idle villager. Wow, it was an idle vill? Oh, Varian did kill his own king. Oh my god. Wow. Well, I think it would show as military, though. Okay, so question for you, Varian. What is your idle military and what is your idle Vil hotkey? T90 isn't new capture age meant to keep you from missing things, haha. Yeah, any opportunity to call me blind, right? There's no way I should have known to look there. Okay, so for me, for example, I have idle military as scroll up, and I have idle vills as scroll down. And so sometimes when I'm doing mass scroll down to delete vills... Oh, humanoid's being attacked. Humanoid's being attacked by ducks! Well, that was a dumb decision, ducks. Now you're just gonna get killed. And Duck says, just a prank, bro. That was not a wise move at all. Ducks really wanted the $5 for himself. But anyways, I believe, like, for me, if I delete mass idols as Dux is about to die because of the prank, sometimes my scroll wheel goes up, and it gets military as well. I think it's just very unfortunate. Trirem just said that he tested it, and it's not showing up as Idleville. So something happened there. Oh, man. Well, anyways... That was hilarious that Dux the Savior thought it would be a wise idea to try and snipe purple. Snowshawn says, I want my money, that was my kill. Oh no, I mean, in the end, Humanoid gets his kill anyway. Look how many resources Humanoid has, and he's just making Magyar Hussar. He has 13,000 gold, and Magyar Hussar do not cost gold. This is crazy. Well... People saying that Varian should have garrisoned his king. It doesn't matter. If a king is garrisoned, it still shows as idle military if you're scrolling forward. So, garrisoned or ungarrisoned, idols are idols. But I feel really bad for Varian. Varian is obviously doing very well. And to lose your king like that in a regular community game is one thing, but to do it in a Regicide Rumble event is another. If it's garrison, you delete the building. That's true, you delete the building first. That's true. So you would have to do... it would delete the building, and then if the unit was idle, like 10 seconds later, when it stopped moving, then yeah, that's true. Yeah, one time I deleted 4 castles by deleting my idols. Because I had villagers inside. No, Michelino, when Honey deleted his king, it was because he had idols inside his transport with his king. It's different. Whereas Varion's king was outside of his town center on its own. It wasn't inside of a transport. Yeah, so I'm not sure what happened, but again, it's not possible. Kings do not show up as idols, and the maps themselves have not changed that. Or so the map creators are saying. So Varion's dead, leaving just 4 people, sorry. So we have Revenge, Humanoid, Spear, and Snowshawn. Now, I think Humanoid could actually win this. Humanoid has Magyars, he has tons of Cav Archers. And he has strode levels of gold. Wow. Well, wasn't expecting that one. I wonder how many prayers Revenge said to the AoE gods to make that one happen. Jeez Louise. I mean, what should purple do now? Someone said purple should attack gray. I feel like purple should attack teal. Maybe not now, though. Wait for teal to finish up blue. Because teal has those relics, and teal is currently focused on blue. But if you attack teal too early, then it becomes a problem. One thing it's worth bringing up, and I don't want Humanoid to rewatch this later and be upset, but Humanoid is not as strong as the other players who are left in this game. He has resources. He's boomed. But I think when it comes to like unit control and stuff, it can be kind of a struggle for him in comparison to the others. He does have 95 military, so as I say that, I'm not so sure if that's even the case. This match is such a non-Diplo game as compared to the last one. I know. I know. Well, no, think of the last one. There were 4 people who were doing a lot of Diplo. Actually 3. You could say red and blue. And then you had, by the way, this lag is probably because they paused or something. I'm not sure why that's happening. But yeah, you had red and blue, and then you had purple and yellow a little bit, but beyond that, there was not much. It's both the good and bad thing of Diplo games. Sometimes there's Diplo, sometimes there's not. Depends on the players. So for each Regicide Rumble game, we have a 3-minute delay. So that means if they pause 3 game time minutes ahead, it can sometimes stutter like that. So I'm hoping that that's what happens. Because this is, I mean, for now it's fine, but if this continues, it'd be pretty unbearable. It's just spectating at Age of Empires 2. It's just how it goes. I really think that Snowshawn should have added skirmishers with his cataphracts a long time ago. I mean, he's had wood and he's had food, but he's not making any skirms. No movement from purple yet. And Gray's just trying to get his resources back, basically. Okay, we're gonna let it ride out for a minute or two and see if it stops. The only thing I can think is there might be a lot of lag for them. And if there is, I could actually ask them to restore it. It's really weird. Yeah, to the people telling me to fix the game speed, that's literally what I'm talking about right now. So, not sure if you have things muted or what. I guess you've maybe never spec'd games before and had this happen. I'm pretty experienced with it. Okay, I think it's good now. Yeah, perfect. There we go. So we had to wait 3 minutes. Yeah, people, you can't fix the game speed, guys. Fixing the game speed doesn't fix that problem. Trust me, I've casted games for 5 years. I've casted tons of laggy tournament games and laggy community games. Fixing the speed. Only thing I could do is I could slow it down. I could slow down the game, but then we wouldn't be running at live time. So yeah, I think Snowshawn Skate. He should have worked with Ducks, or he should have worked with Varion. What's up with no alliances in this game? I mean, at least Teal seems to be thinking about trading. I'm not sure where or who he's going to trade with. Oh, you know what? He could trade with Red. Yeah, I mean, at least he will have some trade. But no trade, no Diplo in this game is just so weird. Revenge is getting Siege Ram. So I'm just thinking about Revenge's chances here. Because Revenge could go Halb Siege Onager, which is very good against Chukunu. Or anything Chinese make. It's very good. I mean, it could be questionable against Magyar Cav Archers. But it's also good against Byzantines. The only one it wasn't really good against was Mongols. Or maybe it was so good that Varyon's king just couldn't bear to live any longer, so he just committed suicide. Huh. And purple's still just sitting here. But guys, if this was... like, I feel like teal and blue should say... okay, teal and blue should say, purple's just sitting there, we should fight him. And then blue should have said 2 hours ago, purple help me out. And he's only just now done it when he's at 155 pop. So the lack of Diplo in this one is just weird. Oh, blue is actually trading with ducks, by the way. Okay, so there's a hotkey. You know, this might actually be a decent thing to try. Are any of the capture age guys here? I forget, there's a hotkey where I can adjust the game sounds from within capture age, and maybe that's easier than doing it the game way. Or did I say game sound? Game speed, sorry. Okay, purple has now turned on teal. And so purple says he will help. I don't know if this really is... I don't think this is the way to go for purple. I feel like the better way to help would have been to attack teal and kill all of his castles. Oh! No, the king was in there! And now blue is dead anyway. Are you kidding me? Now blue is dead anyway. And so purple could have just jump-started his attack from here. Instead, he started his attack more towards the north. I don't... From blue coffee to this, the lack of... I don't understand what's happening in this game, to be honest. But Spear gets... he's now at $10. So weird. Won't the storm kill Humanoid's castle? It will at 2 hours and then some, because the storm is very weak. But yes, the storm will move in at 2 hours. I don't think we're going to get there at this rate. But yeah, anyways, there's a hotkey to, like, I think it's like control minus. Oh, that's volume. Okay, put the volume up again. Alt. See, I can adjust the game speed from within capture age. See, this is much nicer. But the problem is it'll eventually just... normally with the normal game, it will just catch up to speed. But maybe capture age keeps it at that. If capture age keeps it at that, it'd be pretty sweet. I think all that does though is control the actual game, so it might change. But we'll try it. I think this is going to be quite a battle, but the problem here is I think Humanoid went about this attack all wrong. He should have been the one with siege on Teal's castles. And unfortunately now he's given Teal a head start with some trebs to take out his castles. But Magyar Hussar and Magyar Cav Archer can destroy everything Chinese make. It's such a... It's almost like having Siege Ram and Magadai for Mongols. It's such an insane composition. Is Revenge AFK? He's not producing anything. No, he's definitely not AFK. He's booming up like crazy. I mean, he had to catch up, remember, because he was attacked pretty heavily. He's banking resources. He's actually making Cav Archers as Slavs, which tells me he wants to snipe. Oh! An interesting development. He is ramming down what yellow and red had in this base, and Teal was trading with that red market. So Teal is being attacked. He has 2 relics, is it? 2 relics. But Humanoid has 2 relics, and Revenge has 4. Still very little Diplo. But winnable game for everybody. Yeah, so Vario, you keep asking me if you can get in the game. I'm not going to be able to give you a spot in the game now because I rolled you before and you wouldn't connect. Sorry, man. I don't know what to say. Only thing I could do is we tried to get you to connect 3 or 4 times, and then we do a drawing before each and every game, so I honestly did exactly or as much as I could do for you. Liz, thank you for 23 months. Says, hi chat, hi T90, can't believe it's been 23 months, keep up the good work. I know. It's been like, what, 28 months, I think? Yeah, 28 months since, wait, I can't do math, what am I talking about? It's like basically been 30 months since Regicide Rumble 2. Think about it that way. That's crazy enough. So for a lot of you guys, this might be your first Regicide Rumble. Okay, so I'm going to lower the speed again every now and then, but it does catch back up as I expected. The Slav Cav Archers are pretty bad, but they can snipe. It does bother me that... Oh no, Revenge is on the gold now. This is good. It's very good for him. Delicious Yogurt, thank you for the 14 months. Thank you, Man of Pack and Airnom, both for the new Prime subs. And From a Fat Planet, thank you for 18. Saig, thank you for 9 months. That's a funny message. Sheikah, Dragonor, Mercenary, thank you all for the resubs. Thanks, Morbus, for 7 months. Okay, so you see how things have turned around now that Humanoid's able to focus in the proper area? He's killed a castle, and that's good. Even losing a few trebs isn't the end of the world as long as you're killing castles. He has 98 military, though. I'm not seeing 98 military here. Seeing his units all the way back here. Wow. Onion Duck. Thank you again, man. Onion Duck has gifted like over 2,000 subs to this community. Guys, please thank him. Speaking of legends, we saw the Legend of Blue Coffee earlier. The Legend of Onion Duck, man. Thank you so much for everything. And welcome. Welcome to Regicide Rumble 3. It's going to be an epic 3 days. Unbelievably generous. Like, there are no words for that level of generosity. Except wow. Can everyone say wow with a little smiley face? Okay, so I guess I'm gonna change the speed a little bit again. You see what happens though? This is when people told me change the speed. You change the speed, but in a live game it'll just catch right back up. So I guess I can be mindful of it and change it more frequently. Okay, so if I had to put money on someone here, I think I would go for Revenge. I mean, Revenge is in the best spot because he's allied with teal and he's allied with purple. No one's asking him for help. His biggest threat committed suicide. He could always take that relic or trade with the guy. He's taking Red's old resources. And he's Slavs. He's getting Heavy Scorpion, Onager. He's getting all these different techs. And meanwhile, the other two are kind of canceling each other out in a way. Or weakening each other. So I think Revenge is going to go for a big snipe. The question is, who will he snipe? If I were him, I would probably go for the top scorer. I'd probably go for Spear. Crazy. Vario says your money is already on these people anyway. I mean, technically, yes. Technically, yes. Because I have money on their kings. Humanoid says, I have to let my girlfriend into the door. Open the door. Ah. What? Listen, there's no... This is Regicide Rumble. We don't have time for relationships. Or was he making a joke? Sometimes I don't understand Humanoid. I really don't get what he meant by that. But man, what a fight from Spear. Okay, Halbs and Chukunu seem to be working pretty well. Also, Humanoid's not taking fights. Humanoid's not taking fights. What is happening? By the way, these aqueducts, or aqueduct, you can't walk through it, unfortunately. It looks like you can. You can't walk through it. Yeah, okay. Here comes the ram train. Choo choo. Okay, this is not going to be the stealthiest snipe attempt ever, but it will be a pretty massive snipe attempt. And Spear hasn't reacted to this yet. Well, Purple's not AFK, so either he doesn't have a girlfriend or he already opened the door for his girlfriend. He says back. Maybe he queued up a bunch of... Maybe he was AFK and he queued up a bunch of units before that. I forget. I didn't look to see how many units he had queued up. Okay, shh. Shh. Don't say anything. Don't say anything. Just passing. Oh, man. We couldn't be stealthy enough. Alright. Well. So Chukano are fairly good against Rams, and oh boy. Dude. Revenge. These Slav Cav archers are just so underwhelming. They're not impressive at all. I'd just like to see him have some siege onagers here. Ends up being a decent fight. He hasn't even researched chemistry. But I guess that's what a Hussar meat shield will do for you. Plus, he's allied with Purple, right? So Purple will still be pushing in from this side. I guess he didn't want the Rams in front because he saw the Rams dying, and now he's bringing the Rams in front. Some villagers will be coming forward to build production buildings. But, I mean, his Rams are all going to die. You're going to struggle there. So, one thing that people pointed out, these aqueducts do not take bonus damage from siege. So this will be the only time that we do this map for Regicide Rumble 3, so if I was doing it like day 2 or day 3, we would fix that. But yeah, it definitely seems to give players an edge in defense. I'm noticing that now because this Trev is attacking the wall. It's taking quite some time, but it's halfway there. Such a weird game, though. Wow, okay, that is a lot of units, and finally Gray is going with something that Slavs are good at. Champions and Boyars. Still would like some siege in there. Still would like 10 siege onagers at all times. But over 80 units queued up for him, and he's completely pop-capped with 106 military. Yeah, you could onager cut the trees. You could onager cut the trees, or you could just kill the gates. Either one would be fine. I mean, Boyars and Champions are pretty bad against Chukunu. Boyars aren't awful, but they're not great. It's confusing for me how Revenge is making... I think planning on making archers, or skirmishers, instead of siege. But yeah, no Diplo in this game. The greatest bit of Diplo we saw in this game was when Dux the Savior offered to give his king to Humanoid. That's the greatest bit of Diplo we saw. Humanoid says, horse with stick beats man with stick, right? I guess so. I mean, the horses have some pretty big sticks there, if you know what I mean. We're doing alright. I mean, it's just pure numbers now. Pure Hussar, pure champion spam is slowly pushing Spear back. It's gonna take some time. Ah, yeah, it's a Chinese wall as well, it's true. Did he get Great Wall for this? Oh, we got Great Wall for this. You know, that's one reason to choose Chinese. Does Great Wall apply to castles as well? I forget. I'm gonna have to change the speed again because it's getting out of hand. I think the Great Wall tech... Oh, I'm making it faster. Whoops. I think the Great Wall tech for Chinese gives them an HP boost in their castles as well. Oh, it's walls and towers? Gotcha. Okay, because the castles don't have more HP. That was going to be my next point. I mean, Chinese are not a bad civ to pick for other reasons as well, so... What's the relic count? Good question. 4 relics for gray, 3 for teal, and 2 for purple. However... Teal's gold count is lower than it's been for him in a long time. He's not even trying to like speak Oh, there we go. He says, hey, you know. You guys should fight over who gets the $5 for sniping me. Okay, he's trying to get them to turn on each other. And Revenge says no. Nice try, I guess. Revenge says he can have the money. Well, that's true. I mean, if Revenge gets the win, he gets $50. So who cares about the $5 for killing Spear? Marvino, what's up, man? Hope everything's well. I actually thought of you yesterday. In a very non-Kappa Pride sense. But yeah, it's been a while. I hope everything's good with the family, and hope you've been leveling up in WoW and everything. Thank you. Yeah, man, I saw an AoE Zone post about you, so I was thinking about you. GG's Martin, thank you for the 15 months. And thank you, Red Velvet, for the 20 months. Yep, perfect day for an anniversary. Spears King is running to the back corner, where he's now building a tower. And so I think he's about to give it up, and I don't think we're going to see anything different from Humanoid. He's just making Magyar Hussars. I don't think there's any way to really surprise Gray anyway and try and snipe him, so this will be a big old grueling 1v1 battle at the end once Teal is sniped. Now at this point, it's all about the $5, pretty much. I mean, you don't gain much from... Well, no, you do gain a lot from destroying Teal's base, but even if Purple gets the king kill, Gray could take those relics. That's the only thing. Alright, so I will show you guys, for those that missed it, I saw Ghost of Yoda mention something. I will show you guys what the new Capture Age features do. So actually be on Gray's point of view. And if you look right here, Capture Age will alert us when the king is near death. The purple near Gray's base is actually some lumberjacks. I already checked that one. Sorry, my mic stand is positioned awkwardly. Trying to fix that right now. Okay, I guess that's fine. Well, the Bowyars can break through that house. Ooh, Revenge started trade. We'll have to check to see who he's trading with. Oh, Spear needed quick wall behind! Quick wall, woman! Oh no. Okay, so once this, see it says Spears King's building is under attack. It's a really cool feature. And Spear calls the GG. Now if Spear deletes his king, no money for Gray, but the king is killed by the Bowyar. Also, one of these Bowyars will be called the Kingslayer, if I could find him. I'm not sure which. Oh, there it is. Kingslayer Elite Bowyar. And so now Revenge immediately turns on Purple. And Purple has yet to react to that, so he could lose all of his units to these Bowyars, but this is what we expected. A big old 1v1 battle at the end. Humanoid has 20, oh my god, 20k food. Humanoid is 20k food and he's making mainly elite Magyar Hussar. Poor Varyon in the chat. I feel so bad for Varyon, man. He says if Revenge wins this, I'm gonna be pissed. Man, Varyon was gonna kill Revenge, then he deleted his own king. Meaning, Varyon would probably have won the game if Revenge ends up getting the win. Oh my god. Never before has Varyon rooted for someone as much as he is rooting for Humanoid right now. Ah. I could feel the tilt through the chat right now. I totally understand how you feel. And then you have some smug caster like, oh, but kings aren't idle villagers. There's no way you did that. And you're like, no, I was deleting idols. And I'm like, no, I checked with my map creators. You have no way of defending your honor because of the dumb caster in the casting booth right now. T90, why don't people ever convert buildings from the dead people? Because it's a waste of time, usually. I mean, they have... He's 35... One player has 23,000 wood, and one player has 35,000 wood. So it makes more sense to just place the buildings where you need them. There are situations, mainly in, like, 1v1s where the little things matter, where that can be nice. But to get all the monk tech, create the monasteries, get all the monk techs, and then click them on buildings, which are in an awkward location anyway. It's just not necessary, I guess. Alright. Well, here's the deal, yo. Humanoid is making Magyar Hussar, which will... It's decent in combination with Cav Archer. In fact, it's fantastic with that combo. However, just Magyar Hussar... Whoa! Whoa! Okay. Well, if the Magyar Hussar do this, then maybe you have an opportunity. But what I was going to say is the Halberdiers can do quite a good job at cleaning up these Magyar Hussar. Now, Grey's King is inside this castle, so he ran from the TC to the castle. Quick reaction from him. I think it would be fair if Varian got $5. He did snipe his own king without knowing it before it was too late. I mean, it wasn't suicide. It wasn't suicide. So, yeah, what do we do about that? He had no clue either. Don't tell me the humanoid is going to just send in Magyar Hussars to attack the cat. You know what? The stupid thing is, it might be possible if Revenge doesn't get repairs in on this. Because he has the food to create more. Maybe he could just continue to try doing that. Magyar Hussars are doing remarkably well versus this castle. I mean, they do have 14 attack, right? Yeah, Varian doesn't care about the money. He just wanted to play the game and play well, you know, like... Even though there is some prize pool, and we make jokes about easy money and things like that, but it's at the end of the day, people just want to play Diplo games. You know, they want to perform well. So Varian's frustration is going to be due to that. Okay, so there's one single Treb on the way with more Magyar Hussar. I like how they're passing the missionaries. Okay, the king will probably be moved. Yeah, the king is now in this castle. So this method will take some time. So Revenge is having some real issues now because he's patrolling his units. And the Purple's creating new Magyar Hussar and sending them forward. So Grey's patrolling units are just chasing Purple back to his base. You see this? Yes, it's worth pointing out that in 20 minutes the storm does begin, and this will be the first time we've seen the storm in Regicide Rumble 3. So if this game drags on, and it looks like it might, the storm will actually be weakening the castle where Humanoid has his king. Now, I know I know that this is probably painful for Varian to hear, but Revenge is now trading with his market. So not only is Revenge alive because Varian accidentally killed himself, but Revenge is even stronger because he is trading with Varian's market. Ouch. Man, Humanoid just... I don't think that he can do this Magyar Hussar strategy. Not like this. If he goes Magyar Hussar Cav Archer and slowly works his way across the map, has rams to kill the buildings, plays a true 1v1, then he's fine. But I think spamming them into Grey's Castle is not going to work. Yeah, please press F to pay respects again to Varian, who honestly probably would have polished off Grey, and with his Civ probably would have polished off Purple by now. But it's hard to say. You never know. I just feel bad in general for him. He's a big supporter of my channel. Really nice guy. Hawkeyes, thank you very much for the new sub, man. Desandres donated $3. He said, what do I need to participate? You need to be here and ready before the next game begins. And, oh god, Humanoid! What's going on here with your army? So today is community game style. So subscribers to the stream get 4 times the extra entries. Anyone can enter, and you just need to be available and in the game room. And I'll give the rest of instructions then. I draw 8 players for the game. Now Humanoid's just struggling with the unit control. That's all. Also making non-elite skirms at the moment. So I tried my best to put information out there about this. Actually, a great deal of people know about it. We have 1,800 people here, but I'd like to do Regicide Rumble more frequently if these 3 days are really exciting. Day 1 is community games only. Humanoid is losing his Magyar Hussars again. So there's 4 games set for today. If today goes really fast, we might do a 5th, but 4 games set, $5 per King Snipe, $50 a win. Tomorrow, the players have already been set via the sign-ups, and tomorrow is the intermediate day. So we'll have higher level player tomorrow, and then the final day is the expert day. So 19 plus, and that will be even higher level play. We have players like MBL, Hera, Fat Dragon, Yo, Lix, Spring, Yupe, Kong. We have lots of players. Stefan, Derp, Golden Ends, lots of big names. And all of the games are also stacked as well, so it's not like there's games with imbalances. Tomorrow I will have Spirit of the Law joining to co-cast. On Sunday I will have Nilly and most likely Dave stopping by to co-cast some games. But yeah, Humanoid unfortunately just... He continues to try... Did he really mill the forward berries? 1 hour and 48 minutes into the game? He sent villagers forward to build a mill on berries when he has 17,000 food. Did that really just happen? And he continues to click his units to the castle, which, by the way, does not have the king in it anymore. He's a terrible KD. But, you know, Humanoid is just not... Again, he's not quite as experienced as some of the other players. He's made it down to the final 2, and he's fighting for the $50 right now. Oh, Humanoid is killing the trade. Also, nice work to have these Cav Archers on stand ground in the trade route. Man, right after I dissed his unit control, this is really good. He's killing Revenge's trade carts. Yeah, if he's allied with Varian, that's a good point. He could delete the market. And Humanoid says, sorry chat, I'm rather busy. I mean, you're doing well. He's doing better now, right? He just has, I think, his concern is the lack of gold. And the fact that he hasn't pushed Gray's forward buildings. And he's running around the buildings. Instead, I think he should have been trying to push them. Problem is, Magyars need to use their mobility in this matchup. Whereas Slavs, they want that one fight in the center. They prefer that. But this is good work. Very good work. Desandres, thank you for the 9 months, man. Yep, there you go. the sub supports me and it gives you some extra entries as well. Thanks. Thanks for the Twitch, baby. Okay, so Humanoid just researched treason. And he's now attacking this castle, so he realizes that Revenge has moved his castle. Or king, sorry. But it's just... he's throwing away so many precious Magyar Hussars. And he has the resources to create more, but... it's looking close to the end for Humanoid. And so guys, if Revenge wins this, I have a request of you. You guys are probably the best community on Twitch. So kind all the time. Varian might need a shoulder to cry on. So just think of him if Revenge gets Siege Ram and patrols champions and Halbs in. Just remember him. He's gonna be having a rough time today. Alright? Just tell him tell him you love him. Remind him that his mom loves him. Oh my goodness, I get what Varian, or sorry, not Varian, jeez, I can't get his name out of my mouth. What Humanoid's trying for, but it just hurts so much to see him lose the Magyar Hussars. Hurts so much. He's not defending his own base, he doesn't have Cav Archers anymore, so he really can't kill Champion Helb. I like this unit, but against Slavs, it's not going to work very well. We have had probably 10 different people gift 5 subs to the stream today. Thank you guys for doing that. Like that type of a thing for me is so much better than a $20 or $25 donation, because it's not only I not only benefit, but it also benefits some other people who might want to use those emotes and might not be in a position to subscribe and support. So yeah, 5 minutes until that storm comes in. But I think Humanoid will be near dead by the time that we get there. That is assuming that Revenge masses Rams as well. It's actually kind of hard to go Ram push against Magyars because the Magyar Hussar have a bonus against Siege. Yeah, I think Humanoid realizes that he can't fight this, and so all he's doing is trying to delay his own death, which he's doing right now. And attempting the snipe, but Revenge is just waiting for it every time. Very unlikely. Matt just says I did it for selfish reasons. I wanted my gift badge to show. Oh, it's alright. You got to be selfish and share at the same time. It's like Christmas. Kappa. The Humanoids, his poor horses. Yeah, you realize that this has been a slaughter. Funny enough, the castles go down a lot faster than you would think. But he would need another 100 tries. What did he have? 24,000? 25,000 food? Now he's down to 4,000? Yeah, he's not going to have the res. Chief, thanks for the 2 months, man. Welcome back. Nice to see ya. I think this is one of the last tries for Humanoid. Alright, so here he goes. He said, storm about to come in. Oh, why would you remind Revenge about the storm? Does this give anyone else anxiety? Look at this and tell me if it gives you anxiety. The Bowyers are just running alongside them. Come on, Seabiscuit, turn around and fight. Revenge says my phone told me 10 minutes ago. That is next level. Revenge set a phone alert to remind him of the storm. Alright. Man, we had Blue Coffee starting diplomacy before the game even started in Game 1. He was messaging players on Boobly before the game launched. And now we have people setting phone alarms for the storm. People are taking this seriously. Yeah, so all that for these Magyar Hussars to just get slaughtered. Humanoid is on his last legs now. He will lose this castle. He has like no food. Revenge still has trade. Revenge has the better civ for this stage of the game, in my opinion. I think Revenge is going to get the win. Wow, Phoebus, thank you not only for the resub, but also gifting 5 subs yourself, man. And now Eldry, jeez. I wasn't as sneaky as that might be for a streamer. I swear I wasn't trying to guilt you guys into gifting more subs. It's appreciated, but you don't have to feel guilty. Now people will feel guilty because they didn't feel guilty. Revenge says, do you still have resources? Freaking Magyar Hussar. Humanoid says, plenty. Even found some sheep just now. Oh yeah. The 100 food you're gonna get from a sheep is gonna really help you make Magyar Hussar. Freaking Humanoid, man. I love Humanoid so much. Like, you could tell Humanoid's a bit of a noob, but Humanoid still cracks me up. Okay, so the storm is officially here. You'll see these villagers are losing some HP. Wow, there's actually a monk healing, which is hilarious. Also, this castle's losing some HP. Now, this is a good example of what the storm can do, just so you guys know. You'll notice that units survive in the storm for a while. So, we will see games that go longer than this in Regicide Rumble 3. We definitely will. And just so you know, the storm's not that strong. All it really does is it slowly kills your buildings. I didn't want it to immediately destroy people. I just wanted to force aggression. So it is quite literally Battle Royale. I've done more aggressive versions of Battle Royale games and community games before. That's all on YouTube, but now you know what the storm is like. The second storm comes in at 2 hours and 30 minutes, so it's very mild, and it only goes this far. Very, very mild. Does the storm have any suckage? No, and props to my map team, because they removed the suckage. They got tired of me saying, they got tired of chat spamming suck. So, there's no suckage anymore. It doesn't suck you in, it just hurts you. What a great time to get ballistics, by the way. Did Humanoid really not have ballistics for his cav archers this whole game? Ouch. Yeah, this castle is still fine. So basically, the storm was implemented for people like Humanoid who build castles and defend so well. That's all. Oh man. So honestly, Revenge should consider making trebs now, because the Magyar Hussars are killing the Rams pretty quickly. Just make some trebs and camp and protect your trebs. All Humanoid's going for is desperation attempts to snipe that castle, and it's just not gonna happen. Darkle says, can't you just declare admin win? Why would I do that? Why would I declare admin wins when anything can happen? Why would I declare admin wins when players put in their time and effort to play in my event? That doesn't make sense. It's fine. We have all day, man. Regicide Rumble is an absolute... It is a marathon, not a sprint. These games are supposed to go on a long time. Just imagine if we had 4 or 5 players left. Nate, quite simply, Humanoid's gonna run out of resources. He's out of resources now. He has his king in here with Magyar Hussars. That's it. He is 62 population. Okay, so this is gonna be a dangerous thing to tell you guys, but as long as everyone in the chat says they won't clip it, I'll tell you. Do you all agree that you're not gonna clip? Everyone agree? Alright, cool. So everyone seems to agree. So there is a... I don't know if I can tell you the website yet, because I don't know if it's public. But there is a new Age of Empires 2 recorded game database that's coming. And you can sort the games by a bunch of different things. And you can sort games by length. And unfortunately... that means that people are going to find games that are longer than my longest AoE 2 ever video on YouTube and peer pressure me into casting it. But that's only if people clip. And no one's gonna clip. You guys won't do that, so we're fine. Alright, just, you have that bit of knowledge, just don't use it against me now. Yeah, I think there's a game that was like 16 hours or something too. I think they already found one that was longer. Of course it was Land Nomad Free-for-All. One of those games like, no 2v1, no 2v1. Oh my god. It's alright, we'll have to set a sub goal for that. Or something, at some point. No, it doesn't have games versus AI, it's only multiplayer games on Voobly. Okay, so honestly, Revenge isn't doing himself any favors. He doesn't need 100 and 15 military with no siege. But, like, if he had 20 rams with these halbs, the base would be wiped. You know, he's relocating his relics. It's actually a good move because the storm will progress eventually, and he has trade. This is a game that Revenge should win easily now. T90, what do the letters at the top of the map say? They say Regicide Rumble 3. How sick is that? Regicide Rumble 3. And then you have the birds flying over top. Beautiful. I think that's on every map as well. Oh, man. Okay, there's a Treb for Revenge. There we go. Man, Humanoid is not going away quietly. Alright, there's the king. I think, is Humanoid gonna give it up now? He's going out of this gate. I mean, the only question now is if Humanoid wants to give the kill to somebody else. How funny would it be? Oh my god! Humanoid is gonna give the kill to Dux the Savior! He's giving the $5 right back! That is amazing! And that's also so disrespectful to Gray. And Dux is in the chat, and Dux says easy money. So Gray does, he puts in all this work, and he doesn't get paid for it. Humanoid says, I know what I'm doing, love you, Dux. And Humanoid's king was killed by Dux the Savior's pikeman. That is legendary. That is legendary. Oh my god. Poor Revenge. Oh man, that's some profit for you right there, Dux. There you go. Well, Revenge gets the win, obviously, so he gets $50, so prize money is not going to be a problem for him. But hilarious ending to that. And Revenge still played very well. I do feel a little bit torn about this one, guys, because each diplomacy game is, each diplomacy game is so different. After watching the first one with Blue Coffee and all the conversation and all the Diplo, I then look at this, and there was next to no Diplo. And then one player who was probably in shape to win the game accidentally deleted his own king right there. Very different from what we saw in Game 1, and Game 3 will be coming up next. Game 3 is going to be on the map Hillfort. Hillfort is very different than what we saw in Grand Barra and very different than what we saw in Arena. All the maps over the 3 days are going to be different. I'll pull up the achievements now, and obviously we'll need to get players soon to keep this moving. 1,375 kills for Revenge AoE. 140 largest army. 90,000 food collected, 99,000 wood collected, and 42,000 gold collected. He traded with Varian. He collected relics, and he's always been a very good late game player. He was just able to get there because of a convenient suicide. Snowshawn says, diplomacy is very hard to remember. When I called for Purple's help, I was like, oh yeah, this is no 1v1. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to remember, I get it, but it makes such an impact. Like, you called for Purple's help after you were near dead. If you would have just worked with someone from the start, just imagine how you would have done against Teal. And you guys possibly could have fought against Gray as well, like you and Dux maybe. So if you're watching this on YouTube, again, Regicide Rumble has a total of 10 games. First day, which is what we're on right now, is 4 games, community game style. Game number 2, or sorry. Day number 2 is 3 games, intermediate to high level. And then day number 3, which will be Sunday, the 27th, is experts. The games are all stacked. The schedule is actually announced for day 2 and day 3. And I'm looking forward to uploading more to YouTube. So if you're looking forward to more games and don't want to wait, you can always stop by the live stream while it's still going on at twitch.tv/T90official. But I know for a fact these games always are popular, and these things will probably go down in Regicide history. So if you're watching this in year 2025, hello, Mom. How you doing?